Hey, what's up? It's Greg from Fisherman's Headquarters, and today is Sunday, May 1st. It's a beautiful day today in the neighborhood. Great way to kick off a new month. And basically looking back on last month of April, it's safe to say it was a great one. Fishing kicked off really early. Had some great fishing here in the local area of Long Beach Island, both off the beach and in the bay. It's been very, very good here for the last, say, couple weeks. Last few days have been very, very solid on the beachfront. Also in the bay, hearing some really good reports coming from the Barnegat Bay Flats, anglers fishing the boats. Still the bridges and docks and sod banks are producing just about every day, day in, day out. The tog season is now over. Closed that out yesterday. There were some days that were pretty good fishing Barnegat Inlet. Just yesterday, I got a report on the last day of the season from Bill Basant. He worked at Fish Heads many years back. He was out fishing with Tony Butch on their boat. Got into some nice tog fishing. Got a really good size one there. Heard lots of great reports for the whole month of April. It's definitely a good time to get out and do tog fishing. That 1 month of spring season is always a positive one. It seemed like this year was a little on the colder side, had some cold bottom temperatures, but for the most part, anglers got out, got some fish, and had some fun. So hopefully got in on that. Now that that's kind of behind us, tomorrow, New Jersey Summer Flounder Fishery opens up. Already heard some reports. I posted a couple days back. Nice fluke that was caught in the bay. Just heard today a couple actual fluke off the surf. Steve George, Nice Strikes Guide Service. He reported one fluke today. Also reported a bluefish yesterday. Speaking of bluefish, there's been some other bluefish reported. Steve Perel, Real Fantasy Fishing Charters, reported some good striped bass fishing today. Also talked to me yesterday and said had one bluefish. It was his first of the year. So it's great to hear you had that bluefish in Barnegat Bay. It's a smaller size. Diving back to the surf report, another photo was sent in of a bluefish. I can't really remember all the names, but I'll throw the photos up. A lot of people have been messaging in. Great catches of striped bass, great catches, really all month long. Here now we are in May. Normally is when things really kick up and fire into, say, high gear. With how the fishing's been so good the last couple weeks, it's going to be kind of interesting to see what progresses here the next, say, few days, few weeks, and say the next month or two. My expectations are to see what we normally see in May, which is great striped bass fishing in the bay, in the inlets, and along the beach. There's nothing really here that tells me otherwise. There's some bunkers starting to stage up. It's definitely not as thick as it's been in other years, but normally, say, mid-May, we get some pods up along the beaches. Hopefully we'll get some kind of light westerly wind, more tranquil weather and lighter westerlies, and get those baits potted up and up along the beachfront. Water's been beautiful. The bay is crystal clear. I was just out taking a little boat ride today with my wife and little guy. Enjoyed a bay cruise and actually drove over to a friend's house in Mainland and hung out for a little bit. Taking the day off today. Also, the surf has been beautiful. I just did a really informative surf fishing 101, finding fish on the beach, reading the beach, structure on the beach kind of seminar with the American anglers yesterday. Thank you for everybody that came out. It was a great showing for my seminar and the other seminars that took place. Really appreciate everybody coming out to spend some time on the beach and talk fishing. Speaking of American anglers, they had a tournament today. Carl Hartman is the, the president of the club. He texted me earlier today and said the tournament was off to a good start. They already had 2 fish over 40 inches on the beach. I believe they were fishing mid-island surf, say Brant Beach area or northern Long Beach Township. Speaking of striped bass on the beach, Cortland Foose weighed in a beautiful fish last night, 37 3/4 inches, so just below the 38-inch maximum. I think it was weighed in like 22 pounds, something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I remember off the top of my head. So it's great to see Cortland Foose been fishing the surf fishing tournaments here on LBI for many years. Great angler. He puts a lot of time in. It's well deserved. Like I mentioned before, lots of great striped bass reports coming along the beach of LBI. A lot of people are messaging in, hey, where are they at? It's really hard to pinpoint one spot. These fish are here. They're cruising the beaches. Clam bait's best, but there are fish being caught on bunker, starting to be caught at least. Cortland Foose's fish, he actually mentioned he got a dogfish first, still kept on chunking, soaking the meat, and got a striper on the next bait. Todd Luber, his father or father-in-law, I'm not positive, but he texted me in a photo earlier today of a fish they got off the surf. I believe that was also on bunker. But the majority of the fish that have been coming in, for the most part, have been on clam. Clam boats haven't been out in a number of days. I believe with the tranquil weather today or yesterday, they were starting to get back out there. Before today and yesterday, it was windy there most of the week. So our last delivery was, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Those clams are kind of long gone by the weekend, and I think they might have been out yesterday and today. Hopefully we'll see some clams maybe tomorrow. Got our fingers crossed, see what happens there. So if you're looking for fresh clams, be on the lookout. Hopefully we'll have some soon. We got some beautiful fresh baits in stock as far as bunker goes. Just got those in yesterday. Hopefully get another delivery in tomorrow. So we'll have some fresh meat. If you guys want to soak some fresh bunker off the surf, normally that's a great bait come mid-May, late May, when the, say, bigger run of fish come by. Use that kind of terminology, bigger fish, but last couple of weeks we've had some really good quality fish. Number of fish in the low 40-inch range, hearing fish from really 38 to 42 inches pretty regularly, which is a really good quality fish. Good to hear. Basically a 20-pound, 18 high teens to low 20-pound class fish, which is awesome. I think here in the near future, in the local waters of LBI, we'll maybe see some fish, hopefully get into that 30-pound class range. Heard a couple of them, not many though. Maybe you can see some 40-pound fish. So if you want to get on that action, you want to get into some springtime striped bass fishing, now is the time. May's here. I'm looking forward to it. So I appreciate you guys checking out the fish reports. Check out Fishing LBI now, fishinglbi.com now and throughout the entire season. And be sure to stop by Fisherman's Headquarters, located in Ship Bottom, for all your fishing tackle needs. Love to see you, meet you, say hello. Love to help you out and get you geared up and get you in on some fish, help you catch more fish this season.